Okay, so evening everybody. I am just going to share the cards that we did on the Oracle cards this week, well, last week. I'm going to share them and then we're going to go into a healing around them because I feel like the reason that I've been called to do a healing around these, one, because I feel like it just adds that energy to the cards. So I may or may not do them for every Oracle cards that reading that I do for you, but I was really drawn to do it for this one. And a lot of people chose number two. So I'm going to read out the cards just so that you know and have reference for the replay. So I'm just going to read through the cards, what they were, and then we're going to do a healing around the energy for this. And then you're going to be able to have this as replay because for me, the more that you do the replays, and I have a lot of access to a lot of healing replays. For example, my personal one-on-ones that are for me, the healings I have for me. I also have access to my theta healing teachers, her ones that she does and everything like that. So I will be drawn to different ones at different times. So why I'm saying that is that you might feel drawn to this in a couple of months. You may feel drawn to this healing when you need it. And so it's about allowing yourself to be guided like you did with the oracle cards when you were just closing your eyes, picking a number and you're being drawn to it. So you may be drawn to do this for the next few days, doing it each every day. You may be not drawn to do the replay, and then in a month's time, you're like, yeah, that replay is calling me. So just allow yourself to be guided with that. So the first card was, I think it was this one that was number one. I'm just going to double check. So I think it was yes, yes, yes. No, that was number three. It's just the first one in my book. So apologies about that. The first one, if you picked number one, it was Dance with Life. So, dance with life is basically saying do something to change your energy. Life is always moving. If you resist this ever changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, and vibration is to put on some music and dance along. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. And in doing so, your body will become and begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected with the beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not normally do to shift your energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up and find a new way to dance along with the life of your beat. Do something to change your energy is the action from this. And the reason I'm sharing all of these cards is you might be doing the replay and you're like listening to that card and you might be like, oh, that also gives me a little bit of a nudge that, for example, you cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it. So it's about shifting out of the old story that created that and moving into a new one. And this is why, this is why I'm doing this um call around the cards because it's about unpicking it as well. And sometimes you might just have the photo and read that card, but not understand it in the same way so that I do. And hearing it might help you and go, that's it. So it's about dancing with life is doing something different. So it could literally be putting that music on, or it could be getting into a new place, doing something new. Basically, dance with life, the number one card, was basically to just get out of like that normality, right? You might be doing something in your life where it's just you're doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same results. It's about doing something different. Like it could be going somewhere different, it could be doing something different, it could be dancing, physically dancing, it could be going and having that deeper work. But whatever that speaks to you, follow that. And it's about trusting your intuition. Okay, and then number 2, which is what everybody picked, well, not everybody, but the majority was really drawn to this card, and that obviously guided me to do the call, was the ever unfolding rose. So it says, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it. So let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling to fall away. Being human is a courageous act, and a life well lived is full of losses and tragedies. And as we triumph in adventures, wherever you may find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing to keep your heart open, no matter how much it hurts. To continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you are going through a difficult time right now. Instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing. To open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you and not to you. And one day in the not too distant future, you may just bless that thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Now is the time to go gentle, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself up in a blanket and trust that the mother has you cradled in her arms. The seas may not be smooth sailing right now, but you are safe and you are held, and that one day not too far, you will look back at the transformation and be blown away at like how everything unfolded for you, and that everything's going to be okay. And this is a card, like I said, a lot of people chose number 2, and it was about asking yourself that question, asking for that sign, and that is the sign. And that is definitely like life is happening for you. Like everything that you're going through, good, bad, indifferent. I personally don't judge any situation anymore and seeing it as bad or like not good. I try not to have judgment. I always try to look for the lessons in this. And I'm like, okay, I chose this consciously or unconsciously with that. So right now, what you're going through and what you were looking for the sign on, you created, right? And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, it's your fault. It's to say that you created that. Allow yourself to see the lesson in it. What are you gaining from it? What value is it bringing to your life, right? What do you need, or why do you need that to happen? And what do you gain from it? Because a lot of the time it's that you're gaining things from your situations, right? What is this happening, or what is this person doing that's serving a purpose? What purpose is it serving? Can you go and have that in a different way? So what I mean by can you have it in a different way is, for example, if someone's showing up for you not in the best way, but it's creating you, for example, it may be giving you motivation, it may be giving you drive, it may be giving you change. It's can we teach you another way to have that drive, that motivation, and that change without needing, for example, the conflict in your life, right? And that's something around theta healing that we do. For example, in one-on-one sessions, group sessions, we go to the root, and it's about asking sometimes them weird and wonderful questions of what are you gaining from that hardship that you're going through right now, because you created that. Consciously or unconsciously, you chose that. And to know that if that's not what you would love to create, then you can choose something different, right? Look at what the lessons you're learning from it, what are you gaining from it? And I'm not asking you to think with your mind when I'm asking these questions. I'm asking you to connect in and listen to your higher self, creator, your intuition on the truth of it, because we're always gaining from something, right? Like at the weekend, I said yes to something when I should have said no, because for me, it really burnt me out. I wasn't able to be my best self because I just said yes because I feared saying no to this person, right? For me, it's my sister. I just summer around it, and I embraced it, had a lovely weekend, had a lovely time, but I took from it, I was like, there's some more stuff that I get to heal and I get to take from this. And I've learned that I get to stop saying yes when I mean no, right? So that uncomfortable time, I got through it, choosing to see the gratitude, choosing to see the good in it, got through it and was like, okay, what am I gaining from this? What is this teaching me? What am I learning from it? And chose to look at it like that and question it. And instead of sitting in the of it, I was like, oh, okay, younger me clearly is still seeking something, is still a bit fearful. So I'm going to go do my inner work on that. So then I can start to create that different outcome, right? So what and where do you get to look at? Because life is always happening for you and you are always creating your reality. And it's like, what is it teaching you right now? What are you gaining from it? And allow yourself to just be really kind to yourself going through it as well. Like, I've had this card before, and sometimes you just think, oh my God, get me out of this time. But it's about allowing yourself to just slow down and embrace the journey because it is happening for you. And it is so true that you will look back and go, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that this happened. Right? It's, for example, even this, our house. We're coming up to 5 years this year. We're looking at moving and stuff like that. And I look back at the journey when we got this house. We looked at another house and just it didn't feel right. We then were going to look at another house and that just don't know, it's too far out. So basically, like a couple of houses before we got picked this one and bought this one, just things didn't align. And I look back and I say to Harry, I'm like, I'm so grateful we didn't go for the other ones because then we wouldn't have this. And it's like sometimes I'm so grateful that that fell apart, that that happened and this happened because it got me this. Or you look back and you're like, that's why that happened, right? And following your intuition from like the card with Dance with Life and stuff, I had the download to jet wash on a Thursday morning because I had the time. And I was like, I'm just going to jet wash, not sure what I'm being guided, but I'm just trusting what I'm getting. I did the whole jet wash in. Harry was like, no, I'll do it Sunday. And I was like, no, I'm going to do it. I got so many downloads for my business. I felt so proud of myself that I did something. And I don't know if women will be able to relate, but I did something that, like, do you know what a man's like, that's my job. And I'm like, no, I can do it. Like, I showed myself that if anything ever happened with us, like, I would be okay. Because I'm like, I can do that. I can do this. Like, I'm okay. I've got me. And anyway, he ended up being poorly on the Sunday and wouldn't have been able to do it. And it's like the simplest thing of that, right? You're probably thinking, why are you telling me that story? What I'm telling you that story for is where are you being guided? Where is life happening for you? And where is your intuition trying to tell you things? And are you willing to listen? Because I was on the Sunday, I was like, I know why I did it on the Thursday now because he's not very well and we needed to change our plans. I was like, because I listened, it all worked out. So it's like listen to your intuition and your guidance, right? Life is always happening for you. And so instead of trying to like, and maybe be like sitting in it, just be like, okay, I'm just going to allow this, right? I'm just going to process this. I'm just going to go through it. I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm going to look at the lessons and just really being kind to yourself during it being cracked open. Because I've been through the times when I've got this card and you will look back, I promise. And then card 3 was yes, 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 literally yes, 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 yes. So if you picked card 3, it was a yes, 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 yes. And you might also replay this and then just need to hear one of the different cards. But now let's go into the healing. I just wanted to give some more insight on the cards for you to interpret and maybe hear it a different way that you might have interpreted it from. So, if you could all now get comfy for me, close your eyes and just allow yourself to relax now. This is your time to relax. We're now going to go into a theta healing meditation. So what I'm going to do is guide you up into the theta brainwave state, which we're going to enter into the unconditional love of creator of all that is. You may resonate more with God, universe, source, higher power, but in theta healing we use creator of all that is. And what's going to happen is I'm going to guide you up. Don't worry if you cannot see, perceive, or feel what I guide you up doing. Just follow it. You may see things, you may know things, you may feel things. Just allow yourself to go with it. And then when we're in that beautiful unconditional love, I'm then going to start bringing in some downloads. And what I mean by this is I will ask for your permission of if, for example, is it okay if I download you with unconditional love? And then what you get to do is say yes out loud, because that allows Creator to hear you, and then we can witness the healing for you. This will also work on replay, because I will witness now for people on replay. So every time you replay it, it will be witnessed for you. But the reason that you get to say yes out loud is because of the law of free will. So basically, nothing can be done to you apart from unconditional love without your permission, because of the law of free will. So there may be a few downloads or a lot of downloads, but if you would like them, please say yes to each and every one. So I may be like, can I download you with unconditional love? Can I teach you what it feels like? Can I da-da-da? You get to say yes to each individual download whilst being in that unconditional love, just so then you can receive it. You may decide to not say anything, and that's fine. If you wouldn't like it, don't say anything. But today you might not like to have that download, but then you may do the replay and like to have that download. So know that you can say yes at a different time. So get comfy for me, like I said, and just allow yourself to fully relax into the chair, the sofa, the bed that you're layering. This is the time for you to just fully have some time for you now. Closing those eyes and allowing your body to just fully relax. Feeling it just start sinking into the chair, the sofa, the bed that you're on. As each and every cell and molecule just starts to melt away, feeling relaxed, safe and secure. And I'd like to invite you now to just take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Taking a nice deep breath in for me. And just holding that energy in your body as it starts to gather up all of the energy in your body. And then exhale, letting all of that go now. One more nice deep breath for me in. Holding that breath so it's gathering up all that energy that no longer serves you in your body. And when you're ready, let it out with a big sigh. And now just allow your body and your breathing to just regulate, going in and out as normal. Allowing yourself to just fully relax and bring your energy, your consciousness and your awareness into your heart space. Allow all that energy to go into your heart space where you see a beautiful ball of light. And allow that beautiful ball of light to now go down to the soles of your feet, the top of your head, going through every cell and molecule of you now, where you just can see yourself fully lit up in that beautiful energy and essence that is you, the beautiful, powerful creator that you are in this reality. Allowing you to just feel and be proud of yourself, just fully seeing you in that love and that light energy that is you, and that always is you and always has been you. And allowing the energy now to pour out of the soles of your feet, where it goes down, down, down through all the layers of Mother Earth, going down into the center of Mother Earth where you meet a beautiful ball of light. Allowing your energy to go down into that ball of light and creating roots like a tree, where you're now grounded with Mother Earth. And gently draw that energy back up into the soles of your feet as it allows and caresses each and every cell and molecule of the sole of your feet, coming up through your toes, your ankles, gently up your calves, your knees, your thighs, and gently into your pelvis, where you meet the base of your chakras. Allowing this base chakra to be now cleansed and aligned, releasing any and all energy that no longer serves you, having that just released, realigned and restored now. As you allow it to travel up now into your sacral chakra, cleansing and aligning all and any stagnant energy here for you now. It comes up into your solar plexus, releasing and restoring all and any stagnant energy that you've been holding on to here. Coming up into your heart chakra, cleansing, releasing and aligning for you now. All any heavy pain, sadness and sorrow, just asking it to be released. Allowing you to feel that lightness of you, that love of you, and that to be your default now. As you allow it to come up into your throat chakra, releasing anywhere where you have not felt safe or confident to speak your truth. Anywhere where you have feared to speak your truth, feared the backlash of speaking your truth, and feared what others may say or think of you if you spoke your truth. Just having all of that energy now just sent up to be resolved and transmuted for you now. Having that cleansed and aligned as it gently comes up into your third eye, cleansing and aligning so that you can start to see, feel and hear your intuition now. And as it gently comes up, cleansing, restoring and aligning your crown chakra so that all of your chakras are now aligned and opening up the beautiful Kundalini energy for you now, so that you know how to live aligned and gently seeing this energy of light coming out of the top of your head and forming a beautiful ball of light above your head, where you now place yourself and your consciousness into that ball of light, feeling safe and secure. As this ball gently goes up higher and higher out of the building that you're in, going through the clouds, going higher and higher, going up through the clouds, past the planets and the stars, floating higher and higher, feeling safe and secure in your bubble as you're taken up through the different universes, galaxies, going through some lighter lights and darker lights and lighter lights again, as you gently come up into a beautiful golden light. And this golden light is the realm of the ascended angels, masters, ancestors and spirit guides. And imagine what it feels like to push up higher and higher and coming up through and into a jelly-like substance, which is the colours of the rainbow and where the universal laws reside. The law of gravity, the law of attraction, the law of magnetism, the law of time, all of these ones are all here now, Just seeing yourself push up through that jelly-like substance, going higher and higher, and gently coming out into the pink mist, which is a law of compassion, where you feel floaty, safe, just floating up high through that pink mist, and gently coming up into a brightest light you've ever seen, but one which is gentle on your eyes, as this is the energy in the home of Creator of all that is in the 7th plane of existence. Go higher and deeper into that pearly white iridescent light. And if you perceive any places, spaces or people, allow yourself to just let go, going up higher and higher until all that you can see, feel and perceive is that pearly white iridescent light of unconditional love. And just allowing your ball of light to dissolve around you, where you are connected as one with the Creator of all that is and this unconditional love. As your soul feels at home here. And if it's okay with you, can I start by downloading you with unconditional love from the true divine Creator of all that is? And if you would like this download and for me to witness it, please say yes out loud. And if it's okay with you, can we now give you an instant healing through the true divine Creator of all that is and unconditional love? Remember each download to say yes out loud if you'd like to receive it. And can we download you what it feels like to receive unconditional love and what it feels like to receive an instant healing, and that you know that it is safe to have, receive and feel this now? Can we just remind you and all parts of you, for every cell and molecule of your being, that you are worthy and deserving of this healing, of being alive, and of unconditional love, so that you know how to live your day-to-day life, what it feels like, and that it is safe to live your day-to-day life being worthy and deserving of living through unconditional love. And can we teach you on all parts of you on all 4 belief levels and through all space, time, dimension, and realities that you know yourself? And can we just reconnect you back now with your higher self, your true self, and that you know who they are and that you know how to be them and how to tap into them now through unconditional love for yourself? And can we just remind you and all versions of you and all parts of you and download you with Creator's highest truth, definition, perspective, and understanding of you, so that you can see yourself now through the true divine creator of all that is love and light, having that perception, that image of you now sent into every cell and molecule of your body, your mind, your soul, and your self-image of yourself, so that yours and creators are the same now, aligned and connected through unconditional love, whilst also releasing you of any hatred, resentment, and disgust for yourself, and teach you and all parts of you what it feels like to live your day-to-day life loving yourself, being kind to yourself, and being gentle with yourself, and that you know how and it is safe to view yourself through this new perception that's aligned with the creator of all that is. And can we teach you on all parts of you on all 4 belief levels through all space, time, dimension, and realities, and in all languages, that you know how to be proud of yourself, that it is safe to be proud of yourself, and that you know what it feels like to live your day-to-day life being proud of yourself. Could we download you with the belief of I am proud of myself? Yes. I know what it feels like to be proud of myself? Yes. That I know how and that it is safe to be proud of myself? Yes. And that you choose and teach all parts of you what it feels like to choose to be proud of yourself now. And can we just upgrade and align the highest truth, definition, perspective, and understanding of life happening for you, that you are the creator of your reality? Can we just have all of that perception, definition now aligned with Creator's highest truth definition and perspective now, and that yours is the same, so that you know what it means and what it truly feels to have life happening for you in that love, light, compassion, abundance, and thriving now. And that you know how, what it feels like, and that it's safe to be the creator of your reality, bringing you back into the empowerment and releasing all and any fear around this now, and having it replaced in unconditional love. Just taking some nice deep breaths in and out as this energy just dissipates for you and this healing integrates. And can we teach you on all parts of you, on all 4 belief levels, that you know what a yes is, what a yes feels like, and what an internal gut feeling of yes through joy, ease, and flow and excitement is, and that you have discernment around this now. And anywhere and everywhere where you have been saying yes instead of no, can we just release all of that now, so that you know how to say no, that you know that it is safe to say no, and that you know when to say no and when to say yes. I'm going to just remind you and teach you that you are allowed to say yes and you are allowed to say no. And release any fear, resentment, uncertainty, and fear of the unknown around yes and no, and have this restored through unconditional love, that you feel confident in saying yes and no, yes or no, and that you can now and you choose, and that you know what it feels like to live your day-to-day life having confidence in your decisions, having confidence in your words, having confidence in trusting yourself and your inner guidance now, and that you know how to trust yourself and what it feels like to trust yourself and your inner guidance now. And anywhere and everywhere where you have been choosing to listen to others or seek others to tell you what to do, and have been allowing others to tell you what to do and take over control over your life and your reality now, can we just send all of that into the Creator's light and restore it on all 4 belief levels, and teach you on all parts of you that you know how to connect in with yourself, that you know how to connect in with the Creator, and that you know what it feels like to follow your inner guidance, your intuition. And can we just restore your connection with yourself and your intuition now, that you know how and what it feels like, and that it is safe to live your day-to-day life following, listening to, and being guided by your intuition and Creator of all that is, through joy, ease, and grace. And anywhere that you've been questioning, is this my intuition? Is this what I should be doing? Can we just have all of that uncertainty sent up into the Creator's light and replaced with a feeling of certainty through unconditional love? That you know how, what it feels like, and that it is safe to follow your intuition. And can we just restore your ears, your third eye, and your gut with trusting your intuition, releasing all blockages, neuro pathways that have been stopping you from connecting in and listening to your intuition and your gut, having all of them restored now through unconditional love, so that you know how to trust and listen to your gut and your intuition now. Just taking some nice deep breaths in. And can we just remind you through every cell and molecule of your being that you know who the creator of all that is, that you are always loved unconditionally by the creator of all that is, and that you know how to tap in and connect with them, having and receiving answers, materializations through joy, ease, and grace now, stepping and taking you back into your power and empowerment around your life now, so that you can see that life is happening for you, that you are the creator of your reality, and that you know how to create that change in your reality. And I'd just like you now in your mind's eye, just to allow yourself to picture yourself walking down a path. This could be in a woods, in a street, by a river, on the beach, wherever just feels most safe, loving, and expansive for you now. Just see yourself walking down that street, that you know what it feels like to be the light that is you, that you know how to walk down and around and be the greatness, the beauty, the empowerment that is you, that you know how to follow the steps of that path with your intuition, with your inner knowing, trusting and guiding yourself, whilst also knowing that you are always connected to the true divine creator of all that is. Just feeling what it feels like to walk down that path, watching everything go by, having that inner knowing, that inner sense of trust, that inner intuition, where you feel empowered to create your reality, that you feel that kindness towards yourself through your life, and that you just feel that true sense of you in that love and light now. And I'd just like you to witness that bubble forming around you again of that pure unconditional love, and seeing your bubble of light fill up now with that beautiful pearly white iridescent light as you gently start to float back down, going down into the pink mist, which is the law of compassion, where you allow yourself to reach your arm out, pulling in some of that beautiful pink mist, allowing you to know what it feels like and how to have compassion for yourself and others. That you take that with you now and every day, having that love and compassion for yourself and others through joy, ease, and grace. As you float down, down, down through that jelly-like substance, which is the laws of the universe. Imagine what it feels like going through that jelly-like substance and gently coming down, down, down into that golden light, the realm of your ascended angels, masters, spirit guides, floating down, knowing that you are always loved and protected. Going through different layers of lights, the lighter lights, the darker lights, the lighter lights again. Going past the stars and the planets, coming down, down through the clouds, and gently bringing your ball of light above the top of your head, where you see that beautiful pearly white iridescent light going over your body and through your crown chakra, entering and caressing every cell and molecule, allowing this healing to integrate for you now at the right pace and speed for you without a healing crisis. As this goes through, past your eyes, your nose, your ears, your mouth, having everything washed and cleansed and restored in that unconditional love. Through your throat, your shoulders, down to your fingertips and back up. Going down through your chest, your stomach, your pelvis, your thighs, your knees, your calves, to the soles of your feet. Just seeing that beautiful light and essence that's you again. That is pure, unconditional love and loved. As it pours out through the soles of your feet, going down into the core of Mother Earth, creating a ball of light, where you connect into Mother Earth and bring that energy back up through the top of your head to the creator of all that is, so that you are now always connected and grounded. When you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and bring yourself back into this space. And now you may go about your day with these healings being integrated for you, and allowing yourself to just see the shifts as you start to trust yourself, start to listen to your intuition, maybe seeing yourself in a different way, having that love and that compassion for yourself now. And know that you can come back to this healing whenever you need it. Just skip the beginning where I'm talking and just replay the healing for yourself as many times as you need and when you feel aligned. Make sure that you drink plenty of water, because that will allow the healing to integrate, because we did go into that deep theta state. So it's important to keep hydrated. And I will see you in the next live that I do. Thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions at all, then just pop me a message. If you're interested in going deeper and would like some one-on-one sessions, message me. I also have my in-person events coming up, my heal and release ones, to release all the things that are no longer serving you each month, and also my materialize your desires, if you're ready to set your intentions and start materializing what you're trying to manifest again, which is at the start of each month. And also I'll be doing more in the group and things, so just keep an eye out. But as you know, I'm always here if you have any questions or need any support. Thank you so much.